In this video, I show you a simple journal that I've made out of materials that are just recycled from other projects or things that I'm not going to otherwise use. First thing I did was I went through all of the papers that I have, including some loose leaf journal pages that I've already made for the class, as well as some Gelli Art prints and some other larger pages that I had cut down, including the one there that you'll see in a minute that I use as the cover. Then what I did was I sorted everything by size, and then tried to create I think I ended up with 4 different sections. You'll also hear them referred to as signatures, and just used all the materials in an assorted way so that I'll have lots of different little nooks and crannies to journal in. And you can see I'm just kind of getting a feel for how it looks. And I do that, like I said, 4 or 5 separate times, and I think there's 4 or 5 little bits or pages within each of the different sections or signatures. And here I chose to use this piece. This was a painting that I made on some very heavy poster paper, and I used quite a bit of acrylic paint, so it's actually quite stiff, and I thought that it would make a good cover. And here all I'm doing is I had already folded it in half, and I measured about a 1/2 inch, and you can see I'm not being super careful, but I just wanted to give myself about an inch spine, and so you can see I'm just checking to make sure that I'm happy with the way it looks. And now I'm adding all 4 of the signatures just to make sure that it looks like it's fitting. It does have pages kind of sticking out, but that's okay. And here I've sped up the video just to give you a little bit of a sense of what it takes to get the signature into the cover. And all I've done is I've poked a hole, and you can see I'm not really measuring, I'm just eyeballing it. I poked a hole with an X-Acto knife, and then I'm using a mechanical pencil just to kind of make the hole a little bit bigger and to hold it in place as I'm trying to get the ribbon through. And I just grabbed some ribbon out of my ribbon box. I did double it up because I don't want it to break, and went ahead and pushed it through. And then I go ahead and push it through again on the other side. And I'm doing it so that the string is on the outside so that I can make kind of a decorative spine with a lot of ribbon, and you'll see what that looks like at the end. If you don't like that look, you could turn it around and tie it on the inside and then just snip it really short. But you can see I go ahead and tie it off. And I probably tied it a little bit tighter than I should have. I won't be using a lot of wet material, so that should be okay, but if I was, I would want a little bit more give in the string or ribbon so that I can move it around. And here I'm just testing to see if I like the way it turned out, and I'm pretty happy with it for the most part. It does look like it's got a couple of holes that were a little bit bigger than I would have wanted, but that's okay. For this project, it's fine. And you can see here at the end that there's enough room in the spine. I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing with the next 3 signatures. Here's a couple of examples of the inside, and here's the outside. Thanks for watching.